It's hard to think of a better way to start this noon window on a Saturday of college football than this game we have in store. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime.
And the Tigers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Texas A&M's offense will get first crack at it today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So
wide open spaces at the 30. He's at the 10. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Tigers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Quick release by the QB.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Baker. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Schrader. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the right side. Texas A&M going up tempo. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Baker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Here comes the heat, and down he goes.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Could not make his way to the corner. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's paid.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lincoln. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for 1st down. On the run, it's Baker. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Maybe some room here, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're quickly in a 10-point. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And they'll knock him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the Tigers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baker. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Schrader. Makes the catch. It's Lincoln. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line. Looking for room. It's Blue. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll move the wide receiver. With the catch, it's Lincoln. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The give on the counter. There's a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Blue. Finding some room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A full dive to haul that one in. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And back to the air on second down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Firing toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking to throw, it's Schrader. Bringing the heat. Lost one deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field, having those go-to guys.
Turning on the Jets. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the red zone, it's Cobb. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got his man on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Blue. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wiggles. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Back to pass, it's Schrader. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Corners are going to bail. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. The Tigers will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to pass. It's Schrader. Got it. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
On the ground, it's Cobb. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. He'll have enough for the first down after making that grab, but we do have a player who has not yet returned to his feet. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Cobb. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up, and they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Blue. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The snap sets up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Might have a chance. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Schrader. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. First down and more. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Number 95, set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Finds a little space. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Wants to fire on second down. Fakes to grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying play action. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And it's no good. He missed it. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. First play of the drive comes from the 38. On the ground with the counter. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Brought down at the 46-yard line, and that's enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. To the air, it's Schrader. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He'll send the tight end in motion. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Cobb. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury's not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. To the air on second down. Right on target this time. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Blue. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Keeps it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Tigers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Running into the open space. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Schrader. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll run it again. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll run the counter. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.